You think you can hold the entire department together? I stand at the entrance to the ballroom, holding my evening clutch. Heels clicking sharply on the marble floor. An ice sculpture at the far end of the dance floor slowly melts, shaped like the company logo. Beneath it, a bowl of expensive shrimp cocktail. I frown slightly, knowing tonight will be costly and fake. People around me are dressed in glittering gowns and tuxedos. Faces frozen, smiles stiff. They're all waiting for a performance. I straighten my back, chin lifted slightly, scanning the room with my eyes, noticing Jordan's absence. My smile is stiff but precise, cutting through the air like a scalpel. I knew he'd be late. Alan Drake sits at the table. Gray-white suit perfectly pressed. Eyes scanning like a predator. He nods lightly and says, "Miss Weller." Voice low, calm, carrying an air of authority. I return a polite smile. Heels are deadly. I sip champagne lightly. Servers weave through the tables. I refill everyone's glasses. Listening to tired, corny jokes. Pretending I hadn't stayed up countless nights fixing supply chain delays. Jordan is in an Italian villa, filming drones. I quietly organize documents. Adjusting table cards. Ensuring every candle casts the perfect angle of light. 12 years of work must appear flawless tonight. Jordan still hasn't appeared. I text him for an update. No response. The dinner officially begins. Saxophone starts to play. The charity director gives a speech. I smile and clap, knowing tonight matters to me. Not just the media. Not just the investors. But the results I orchestrated myself. I manage every process. After the external team leaves, I take full control. Almost a week without sleep. The ballroom lights are exactly as I planned. Dishes arrive. I pick up my knife and fork. Champagne gently swirls. A text pops up on the screen. "Jordan, you're fired. Senior management layoffs. Budget issues. No punctuation. No explanation. Like a digital guillotine." I blink. Knife tip taps the plate. Nearby guests glance up. I smile. Set the knife down. Chest hollow. Not a punch. More like an internal hollowing. I sip my drink, pretending to listen to Ellen. Eyes calm. Inside, tightly wound. 12 years of contribution dismissed casually. Jordan handles the firing via text. I clutch the napkin. Fingertips leave a crescent mark. Alan glances at me. Voice low asks, "You okay?" I just shake my phone lightly. He reads the text. Not surprised. Just exhales softly. Timing. My 12 years undone between lamb chops. Alan watches. Not pity. Not sympathy. But calculation. He already understands the situation. I quietly say, "Jordan was decisive in communication." Alan chuckles lightly. That's now considered cowardice. I straighten my back. Return hands to utensils. The message remains in my bag. Not gone. Just a reminder. I no longer belong to Jordan. I still have value. I organize the napkin. Eyes cold as porcelain. Alan asks softly if the logistics improvement was my idea. I raise an eyebrow to confirm. He nods. Acknowledgement in his eyes. Clear I carried the project alone. Saved over $80,000. Jordan took the credit. I say nothing. Anger slowly sharpens into precision. The dinner continues. Desserts arrive. I touch the business card Alan hands me. Low-key, unassuming. He is concise. Tonight if ready. I press it lightly. Slide it into my bag. No reply needed. The ballroom lights warm. Music switches to jazz. I return to my seat. Step steady. Shoulders square. Lips pressed lightly. Alan continues quietly speaking. I nod. Movements like an office walkthrough. Heels click through the hall. I leave the ballroom. Not to the restroom. Not to the AV room. Just through the silent hallway. Fingertips trembling. Check the text again. Jordan didn't add a period. 12 years. I mutter under my breath, budget cuts my ass. Voice echoes in the empty hall. 2 board members approach. Old money presence thick. I step back into shadow. Hear them talk about buyers. Jordan plans to fold the operations department. Hide real transactions. I hold my breath. So I'm being fired for getting close to the truth. I stayed up modeling. Fixing faulty projects. Protecting the team. He secretly sells the system. Rage boils inside me. I adjust my dress. Steps determined. Return to the ballroom. Lights golden. Dinner enters the chips distribution moment. I return to my table. Shoulders square. Eyes sharp. Alan watches me. Not surprised. He calculated this. I hold the business card. Fingers touch lightly. No words needed. First paddle hits. Consulting package won by Alan. I fix my gaze on Jordan. His face tense. First deal closed. Alan calm as a lake. I smile inside. The bid isn't about profit. It's symbolic. Alan at my side. Jordan 2 tables away. I feel subtle power shift. Air heavier. Rose scent thick. I clutch my evening clutch. Silent. Alan gestures lightly. Indicating who gets the service. Warmth rises in me. 12 years of work validated. Jordan senses the change. Shifts slightly. Feigns ease. I eavesdrop. His laughter stiff. Air frozen. Alan asks softly about my next plan. I don't answer. Victory is near. Auctioneer calls the next lot. No one notices. I hold the card. Symbol of my belonging and future. White banking VP smiles sideways. You caused a stir. I return a slight smile. Just a gesture. Not emotion. Jordan notices the shift. Air subtly moving. I lean to Alan. Whisper about the handling plan. His eyes like steel. No answer. Slight smile. Someone knows how to use results. I feel proud. 12 years of invisible work. Finally recognized. Jordan adjusts position. Eyes briefly meet mine. Too slow. I am gravity. Alan raises a glass. I touch it. No sip. Symbolizing strategy executed. Ballroom lights brighten. Auctioneer gestures toward Alan. Tonight's top donor. Alan Drake. Applause thunders. Alan rises. Steps slow, precise. Jordan watches. Smile forced, eyes tight. Alan pauses on stage. Faces the crowd. Eyes lock on me. Praises my 12 years of achievement. Public stunned. Jordan frozen. Smile gone. Face pale. PR panics. I stand. Back naturally straight. Posture square. Face calm. Name called. Alan nods. Returns to seat. I sit. People nearby surprised. I whisper, already drank. Jordan still coughs. All eyes on me. 12 years of support role ended. Dinner concludes. Jordan leaves early. Claims food poisoning. I stay. Sign the charity card. Step into the humid night air. No look back. 1:15 a.m. Resignation letter completed. Attached Jordan's text screenshot. Survey summary. Transaction date. Transaction ID. Suspicious supply chain. Export records. Sent to company legal and anonymous financial investigation team. 1:38 a.m. sent. Phone off. Sleep until noon. Monday morning. Jordan suspended. 3 board members resign. Cayman buyer withdraws. Emergency shareholder meeting scheduled before lunch. HR issues restructuring statement. Stock closes down 9%. I sit in Alan's office, coffee in hand. Legs crossed. No media replies. Alan leads me to new office. Wide view outside. My name engraved on the desk. I touch it. Confirm it's real. No thanks. Room quiet. I sit. Open laptop. System review. Department restructuring. Old shadows surpassed. Open news. CEO Jordan Madsen under investigation. I ignore comments. Find the photo. Me and Alan side by side. Back straight. Expression calm. Moment captured. No revenge shown. I flip the script. Leaving, the company collapses. I am not the fired employee. I am the one who turns clouds to rain and rain to clouds.